Shemran Etmaya is back.
Yeah, I'm finally passed the fitness test.
What fitness test? Me not hear nobody talk about fitness test this time.
He's back.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, your channel of undiluted sports content. Raymond and I are here to talk about the upcoming matchup between the West Indies and India, and this is a T20 match. West Indies versus India is always an exciting affair, Raymond. The number one ranked team, India, versus the West Indies, ranked number 7. West Indies recently concluded a ODI series against India where they lost 3 goals to nil, but they lost the match by 3-0, right? And that's just that's just ODI. But this is a shorter format of the game, one that West Indies flourish in a little bit more. Number one ranked India versus the West Indies. Let me share with you their head-to-head before you come in. So they have played 19 matches between them. And as you can see in the win column, West Indies 6, India 13. The blue represent India, the burgundy represent the West Indies. Raymond, 19 matches, 13-6. West Indies are India beating stick, would you say?
Well, the simple match show you that West Indies lose to India, twice as many. So clearly it looks like it would take West Indies a long time to actually catch up to that 13. But it's good to actually start now, chip at this 13. Of course, number one rank versus number 7. It looks like a daunting, but this format of the game, West Indies tend to bring up some surprises.
And they're playing at home, and it's over 5 matches. So if the West Indies, looking at these numbers, can pull off those 5 victories, then they will be pretty close to India. In the last 5 matches, though, that the two teams played together, India have won 4 of the 5. And they're on a 4-match winning streak against the West Indies in T20. West Indies recently played Bangladesh and they wrapped up that series 2-0, and the last match was abandoned because of rain. So West Indies coming in with a little confidence, if I'm to ignore the ODI series against India and to focus a little on the T20. They're coming in with a little confidence coming up against India, who is always a formidable opponent.
Yeah, of course, Kurt. It's good that you pick up a winning streak, especially in the format of the game, the T20. And so when you play against India, coming off those wins, you feel like a bit more confident, and you almost feel as if you can give India a run for their money, so to speak. And worse, you're playing at home, you really don't have much to lose other than just put your best foot forward. And I honestly feel West Indies will do such thing.
And the big story going into this series is the team selection. And you go through the list, you see the familiar names, but one name standing out, Shemran Etmaya, is back.
Kurt, it's straight excitement for that. Straight excitement. I mean, when you see what,
go ahead.
I was saying that when you see how them play in Indian Premier League, having Shemran Etmaya back, this is great excitement.
Yes, and some describe him as the closer. So he will be batting through the overs and piling on the runs. And so the West Indies need Shemran Etmaya in this team, like, no.
Yeah, most def.
There's also the recall of Jason Older. Well, he got some time off to rest, so he's back in the team, as well as Alzar Joseph, who I think was rested as well. So the familiar names, Hayden Walsh Jr., who you can't see right now because the screen cut him off. I don't know if that's deliberate. Devon Thomas, the wicketkeeper, Odean Smith, Romario Shepherd, Kemo Paul, Obi McCoy, Kyle Myers, Brandon King, Akil Hussein, Dominic Drakes, Shamar Brooks, Rahman Powell, and Captain Nicholas Puran. We're still not seeing some of the other names that we would love to see in the T20, like the Andre Russell, for instance. Lewis is another name that comes to mind, and Sunil Narayan. But should we talk about those names that are missing, or just focus on the players that are here?
Focus on the players that are here, sir. That's what we can do. And one of the best inclusion, can't say it enough, is Shimron Hetmeyer. So Shimron Hetmeyer play alongside Ravman Powell. You know, some of those big hitters. It should be fireworks and excitement. So I can't wait. And as I said before, Shimron Hetmeyer played against some of those Indian bowlers in the IPL, and so he's familiar with what they have to offer, and he's doing it at home. So what better way?
So you're definitely looking forward to seeing Shemron Etmaya against the Indians, fit or no fit.
Well, he passed the test, so the fitness is with the doubt now.
I doubt it very much that they actually did any test, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. Do you think they actually did a test?
Yeah, they should. If you remember how close some of the ODI games were, believe me, if it was a T20, I almost feel as if West Indies could contain India, and I almost feel as if they would actually get some of the victory. So India was, lucky with some of the victory they got. Um, so I'm almost feeling like from a T20 perspective, West Indies could actually pull it off, especially with the inclusion of Hetty. I keep saying it.
Yeah, and we saw how close the ODIs were, and the scores were over 300. But what West Indies need to do in these 2020 matches to win?
Well, Kurt, I would love to say West Indies need to win the toss and but after trying to contain India. But for the most part, I almost think West Indies should just put their best foot forward. They have a powerful batting side, and I feel as if West Indies should open with this side and pile on the runs.
Okay, so batting first. We've seen they've tried Etmire, no, not Etmire, but Kyle Myers and Brandon King at the top of the order. You sticking with that?
Yeah, I will keep that. There's only one possible change I would actually look at. Is probably Brooks. I would probably have Brooks up there as one of the persons at the top of the order.
So if you're going to change the batting order, Brooks would open, but there definitely Puran, Powell, Etmire, and Older have to be in this team. So everybody else can just pick them, can just raffle.
Pretty much. Pretty much. The team picks itself, especially how hard you're looking to score and pile on runs. And for containment, you actually know who will be the persons there to actually make those kind of containment effort.
So fans out there, West Indies will take on India in the first of 5 T20 matches. I'm starting July 29th. And we will be here to bring all the action to you. But we would love to hear from you. What's your thoughts on the team selection, the introduction, or the inclusion of Shemran Etmire? persons have been asking all over the Caribbean and cricketing world why Ed Meyer is not in the team. We saw his exploits in India, and we know that he definitely can play whether he's fit or not. And now he's included, so he's included in the team. So we would love to hear your views on his inclusion, as well as who you think are going to win this match between India and the West Indies, or what do you think the West Indies need to do to win this matchup? Raymond, any final thoughts today? Either the West Indies team, the Indian team, or the fans?
Yeah, West Indies should be able to win this. It's not automatic, but they should be able to win this, or definitely put up something super competitive, which should lead to a very entertaining and thrilling match.
So fans, there you have it, another episode of Sports Down the Middle, where we're looking at West Indies versus India first T20 matches. Leave all your comments in the comment section below, and always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe, and to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Raymond and I signing out, saying, be blessed.